So in this video, I just wanted to quickly talk about the differences in learning online versus in person. Now, the word online course has had such a bad stigma towards it just because of the amount of people that have been scammed from it. Or some people might not think that you can learn such a hands-on trade through an online course. Now, what many people do, especially in the window tinting trade for both buildings and cars, is that they'll do an in-person course. So a one day or a 2-day or even a 1-week course in some rare cases. Now, the thing is with these in-person courses is that firstly, they're never more than 5 days generally. Let's just take a 3-day course. You know, you cannot learn how to master a craft in 3 days, not even a week. You cannot learn how to absolutely perfect a craft in such a short amount of time. No, you're expected to absorb so much information in such a short time frame that it's almost impossible for you to actually remember everything and then become a master at that craft as well. Which is why a lot of these people who do these in-person courses end up looking for jobs in other window tinting companies, or they just end up on forums asking for jobs, or they just quit as a whole because, again, they've just had such a bad experience with it and they've not really learned much, and they've paid triple the price you've paid for this course. And not only that, with these in-person courses, you know, you really don't get much aftercare about it at all. Once, as soon as you've paid and you've done the course, you know, they just let you go on your way. You know, you do need some guidance moving forward. This is pretty much like a cancer in the window tint industry, both for cars and buildings. Just because it's a hands-on trade doesn't mean you need to learn hands-on. The best way to learn is by doing, of course. But if you're watching online videos, you know, you've got lifetime access to them. You can watch them again and again and again, and you can absorb as much information in your own pace. Again, with these in-person courses, you do only pretty much get one shot. You know, you can't do it again because you're not going to learn anything extra, and it's really not financially feasible either. And I know this is all in my biased opinion. However, I've taught people in both in-person and online as well. And those who are taught online understand the fundamentals much better, have set up more successful businesses, and have a better idea of the market as a whole. Plus, they have a deep understanding of all the installation techniques, all the theory, and they've set themselves up for success. Whereas with an in-person course, you cannot learn everything in just a few days. You cannot master everything in 1 to 3 days. And all these people will teach you is just what you need to know, the bare fundamentals really, the bare basics. They don't tell you the theory behind it. They don't tell you how to set up a business. They don't tell you about the suppliers unless they're promoting their own products. Plus, you really have to travel for in-person courses as well. A lot of people travel hours just for a 1-day course, or they stay over at a hotel, and they are the hidden costs outside of the course itself. Whereas with this online course, you know, you just pay a one-time fee and you get lifetime access to every single video. You know, you could be on a job and you could be struggling somewhere, and the way we've broken this course down is into tiny little segments. So you could just pull up the part that you're stuck on and then continue from there. Now, regarding the stigma with online courses and how much of a bad word the word course is, online courses are really effective if they're done right. You know, if it's just a course that's recorded over a few days and it's giving you the bare minimum information, then you might as well have done an in-person course. But, you know, this course didn't just take a few days. This course took months of planning, scripting, testing, troubleshooting, just to give you the best learning experience as possible. And I've experienced everything myself. I know all the mistakes you're going to make, how to avoid them, what to look out for, which are the biggest opportunities, and I'm just going to give all this information without holding anything back. And you can learn at your own pace as well, whether it's on weekends or if you're traveling, or even if you're on a plane, for example. And this is the good thing about online courses, that you can learn from anywhere at your own pace. And if you decide you want to speed things up, you just watch more videos and put more of the work in. This was also a natural pivot to me because we struggled to train up installers for us. People coming in person, they just had, you know, day-to-day issues, that sort of thing. So we made this online course to train as many installers as possible at once. And you can actually apply for an employee login, which will hide all the business blueprint and only show the beginner's training. So while you're out there learning, your employees can be out there learning. But it's important to know that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, like with anything. No business is a get-rich-quick scheme. Those who advertise that it is, or saying that you can get rich easy and quick, they're just trying to sell you the course. This takes work a lot of dedication, but if you're willing to put that in, then by all means, you definitely have the potential to get rich from it. And this course will give you every single little thing that you need to know when moving forward, plus a head start with all the business literature that we've provided for you. You know, you're pretty much setting yourself up for success just by buying this course alone. If you follow the way I teach, you know, I guarantee you get there. This is the exact blueprint on how I was able to achieve so much in such a short amount of time. I hope that clears it up, and I hope you enjoy the following lessons.